Hello and welcome in. It's Wednesday, and that means we play games. I just took a sip of my coffee and it tastes awful. I don't know. Did I just taste something else? Made my coffee taste terrible? It just doesn't taste normal. But it's coffee. And while I enjoy enjoying a cup of coffee, I think that I sometimes enjoy what the coffee does for me even more. So, not gonna worry about that. How's everybody doing? Did I do the usual? I did the usual with the coffee. The one difference is sometimes I put a little spoon of honey in, and sometimes I don't. And today I did. I didn't sleep really. Um, And so I thought, oh well, we'll just add a few carbs to the program. Um, what did I taste? I had I had a ham. I had a sandwich, ham and sharp cheddar on sourdough. Slice the cheddar a little thick, and my stomach is not happy with me that I did it that way. I need to exercise a little bit more moderation. Be happy, but it was tasty. But there's so much more to being happy with a meal for me than just how does my mouth like it. That's only a factor. But it could be the sharp cheddar. Now that I'm thinking about it, the combination of going from extra sharp cheddar to coffee with honey when usual like the usual is coffee without any sweetener. But coffee with honey isn't all that weird for me. Like I know what it tastes like, but my mouth is acting like it doesn't know what this is. Maybe that's just I'm tired. I am tired. That's a fact. I am tired. Constellazio is also tired. Constellazio volunteers for the cheddar. I was trying to decide between the sharp cheddar and the Edam, and I wasn't sure whether I was prepared for the combination of ham and Edam. It just sounded a little. I don't know. Ham and Edam. uh, anybody know the Edam cheese song? I'm not a bass, so they shouldn't try and sing. But today we are planning on uh, playing The Long Dark. Alex, sweetie, how is it going? It's so nice to see you. Pauline, welcome in. Bonantagon, bonantageron, Alvi. Um, so nice to see everybody. We've got Constellazio, and then we've got three pink names in my stream chat. Now I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes people's names come out two different colors depending on where they're displayed on my monitor. But what I'm looking at is Constellazio in the bright brilliant green, and Tux, Pauline, and Sweetie in the pink. Tux, thank you so much for your heckin' 11 months. Risa Paglo, Bonvenon, welcome in. So nice to see you. Sweetie says, working on giving my right hand the duck dice. Man, I saw that my left hand got yesterday. So very cool. That was really interesting. Those tiny little ducks were adorable. Absolutely adorable. It's been almost a year. It's amazing, yeah. What is time? It's just how does it keep doing what it does? That's just like if it would just hold off every once in a while just a little bit. A few little pauses here and there just so we can catch our breath. My spicy shutdown talk. Steam wants to update Stardew Valley. There's no heckin' way I'm doing that right now. Nobody is my response to that. Um, I think I might be having problems with my internet today, but so far we have 0 dropped frames. So it could be I'm having a problem with my phone instead. And I looked to see like how full is my phone, and it was just a little over half full. So maybe it shouldn't be a problem. I don't know why it's being a problem. Okay. The taste of the coffee is normalizing. Good. We're getting ready to do the thing. I hope everybody's sweetie, wait, what? 2 years, 3 months. What is time indeed? So much. Oh, you're having phone issues too. That's right. You said you might be needing to replace your. Oh, the photo I sent you. Tux, I saw what you said about the mushrooms, and I thought you were talking to Sweetie for some reason. This is how little sleep I've. Honey mushrooms. Yes, Amanita muscaria. That is what I was told. It was a class in French, so nobody said honey mushrooms, but they did say Amanita muscaria. Um, yeah, that's about how together I am today. Let's just say that's about as good as it's gonna get today. I'm one who can't have food with coffee. The food makes the coffee not taste correct. See, I don't usually have food with coffee. Usually I finish my coffee and then have food. But I because of time constraints, I made the coffee and brought it to the stream setup. And then I went and I ate food, figuring I can drink the coffee on stream. Honey mushrooms are the biggest and largest organism on Earth, even bigger than aspen tree. Or not the biggest and largest individual organism, but like collectively, all of the honey mushrooms are the biggest organism. Or is it there's an individual Amanita muscaria which is bigger than any other organ? I'm not sure which, because my brain doesn't define individuals in the way that it should when it comes to things like aspen trees and honey mushrooms. My brain says, "Here's a mushroom." It's the fruit. In Oregon, I believe there's a huge honey mushroom organism. I think I had heard that, but I wasn't keyed into which mushroom it was. Just that there was a very large organism. Okay, we're gonna stop that right now and go to our gaming screen. What was going on the last time we played The Long Dark? We were trying to get to the um, commercial airline crash. And we got really close, but then we kind of walked around it. And then we found a house and we went in there and we found something else that we were kind of sort of looking for, and we spent the night there. And that's where we are now. Now we have 2 things we're going to try and accomplish today. Um, let's have a look and see. Uh, I wish there was just a continue last game. Pando is the name of the aspen grove, I think. All right, resume. Okay, here's the bed we slept in. It is now morning. That's excellent. Our journal. We're trying to locate the downed airliner. Um, search for signs of the escaped prisoners, finding the collectibles, telling the locals and the forest talkers side of the story. Valley. There's some tall tales. Now there's some books about tall tales that we've started to notice. There's one at the church. We found something, a letter that said, oh, we hid the artifacts somewhere. So we got into this house, and this house was owned by the person who stole the church artifact, whatever that is. And so now we need to look and see the artifact up here in the mountain. So here we are. We're going to come back around this way and try and... What else have we got on this map? This is a hidden glowing cave. Oh, I thought we had to just look around to find the cave. I didn't figure the cave would go on our map. Ghostly stag. Blackrock prison issue to... These are the houses, farmhouses. This is where we started out this chapter at Molly. And then we went to the Pleasant Valley outbuildings, and then we went down to the community hall in Thompson's Crossing. So we're going to explore up here today and then go back to Thompson's Crossing. Maybe we'll check out this cave. Why do I not have audio? Oh, you don't have audio either. Why do neither of us have audio? Turn on your audio. The audio should also be on. Maybe I don't hear audio because there we go. Okay, now I hear. Now you hear. Oh, it's a pretty day. Pretty, pretty day. All right. One around left. Gotta fix my chair here. I feel like just a little bit more padding under my elbows to make this work. If I take this blanket and put it across my lap and my elbows, it might also make me very warm when it's actually very warm in here. 25. Should have got my swamp cooler out. Oh, that'll be more comfortable. Warm, but ergonomic. Oh, we didn't drink water. That's what we... Or soda. Indeed. No wolves yet this morning, but that doesn't mean we won't see any. One elk. One elk. Plenty of firewood if we need it. And also, I think we have a hacksaw now, which I think I've never had before. If I'm correct, we can now break down metal shelves for parts. Yes, those wolves were a pretty big challenge, but we did actually manage to kill a wolf for the first time. So, that was something. Somewhere up there. Gotta keep going around till we find a way up. Check on it again. Yep, we're heading in the right direction. Let's check our backpack as well. Ooh, it's very full. That's a problem. We should have dropped things while we could. Let's see. Let's eat some beef jerky. Energy bar. Water. Bring my backpack weight down very much. I'm gonna be really sorry that I walked away from the cabin, the house, with so much in my backpack, aren't I? The really important thing is that I find some insulin. Because among the plane crash survivors, there is a type 1 diabetic who is this the direction we want to go? Yes. Follow. Oh, can we? Can we get through? We can't get through. Definitely cannot. We're gonna have to cross. That's okay. Cold. Cold, 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 cold. It's a pretty morning, but a very, very cold one. We'll probably stop and make a fire at some point. Up. And running does not make us warm, but it does get us there faster. Music. However, if we run and tire ourselves out and then we run into some wolves that we have to run from, then that will be not great. Yeah, it's interesting, Constellazio. Sometimes I think that my devices are listening to me, and other times it's really just I'm noticing something more than I would have otherwise. But I was on Twitter and I saw somebody making a comment that, like, I hate it so much I don't even want to repeat the words out of my mouth, but they were replying to a diabetic person who had an episode, like an episode in public, and someone who worked with the public had been very kind and very helpful and was able to, because her husband has diabetes, so she knew what was going on. She recognized the symptoms and was able to, very helpful. I've gone the wrong. Go back down and go around. I cut in too soon. And in the responses, mixed in with, oh, I'm so glad that it worked out for you, and I'm so glad that person was able to help you, was a comment that said, didn't you know you can fix diabetes with a keto diet? And of course people jumped on him because it was written with such a lack of understanding of even the fact that there are type 1 and type 2 diabetes, and that they don't both respond to diet in the same way. They are very different from each other. And so the advice that he was giving was, perhaps it'd be fair to say that for one type of diabetes, attending to one's diet under the guidance of a doctor can be very helpful, but if you have the type of diabetes that needs insulin, I feel like stopping and making a fire at some point here. But maybe we'll get there and it'll be on fire and we'll be able to stand next to it and warm up. Also, I hear birds. I would like to collect some feathers. Are the somewhere nearby because there are probably some bodies nearby. Saluton, bonvenon tinix. Bone ekkoni vin, de kie vi spektas nin? Se vi volas diri, vi ne devas. Bonvenon al ĉi tie. Mi ĉiam ŝatas ekkoni novajn amikojn. Ni promenas en la malvarmo. Mi malvarmiĝas ekstreme en la ludo. Mi devos varmiĝi baldaŭ. Temas pri dulingva elsendo. Mi parolas en la angla kaj en Esperanto. En diversajn lingvojn. Ĉefe, se mi parolas la lingvon, mi respondas en tiu lingvo al la babilejo, sed mi ĉefe parolas la lingvon de la plejmulto en la babilejo, krom en vendredo, en kiu mi parolas ekskluzive Esperanton, sendepende de kio ajn faras la babilejo. Korako, bonvenon. Okay, do I go down here? I'm getting really cold and I'm feeling a little bit lost. Like, how do I get through? Look at the map again. Go back. Get up on that bridge.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yes, that is true. But I'm hoping if the plane is still on fire, we can warm up by going near there. Let's get to the bridge and decide from there what we're doing. Here's the bridge. Okay. So we're now going towards the plane wreck. I see fire in the distance. Quite a lot of smoke and fire. Ah! And a house. Excellent. We're going to go in there. We're going to try and warm up. We're going to drop some of the ridiculous amount of stuff that we have in our backpack. Because our backpack is too heavy. We'll at least get out of the wind. Okay. Let's drop some things. What are we going to drop? That. And this. These. That. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't drop that. Let's take the hack. We might need that to, like, get somebody out of a tight place or something like that. Oh, that's all right, Tinix. You said saluton, so I started talking to you in Esperanto. That's so funny. Thank you for greeting us in Esperanto. That was super, super sweet of you. You tried to study Esperanto. If you ever decide you want to pick it up again, you can find friends to practice with in my followers or in my Discord. And I do stream in Esperanto on Fridays. If you want some listening practice, this I don't need to carry. But everybody's welcome here. Esperanto is not required. Let's keep the pry bar. Let's drop the recycled can. Revolver. Yeah, I mean, I guess I think I should keep that. Revolvers can't possibly weigh that much, can they? I don't need the bow and arrow today. Extra clothes that we're not actually wearing. Oh, we have a lot of matches. They can't be that heavy, right? But everything adds up. So I'm really trying to get my backpack to weigh less. It's daytime. We are going to put down the storm lantern. Let's drop a half a liter of water so that we're not carrying anything more than we need to. Drop the rock. Drop sticks. No, wait. Are we warming up? We are warming up, but very slowly. Let's see. Let's try seeing if we can find the wolf that we killed the other day and bringing some things in to dry.
I can't feel my feet.
Oh no. Oh. Don't see. I swear the wolf was right around here, right? I guess we need to find a place out of the wind to get some shelter. Oh. Okay. Wolf somewhere. Oh wait. Maybe the wolf's over here. Maybe we'll go to the cave to get warm. Yeah. Wolf's maybe around here? How did I come to know about the language? Why did I decide to learn it, to stream it? Really good questions. Here's the wolf that I killed the other day. Let's see. I found out about Esperanto when I was a kid. I was like 11? 11. Did that work? That didn't work, did it? Why did that not work? Maybe I'm too cold to do this right now. Let's try going to the cave. To go get warm. Oh no, I can't wait to go to the cave. I need to build a fire right here. I'm really, really cold. 70% chance of success. Excellent. No. English is a really hard language, and we're so grateful that you're able to talk with us in English. What is your native language? Will we get warm? Find more fuel. Fire. I think I see some fuel over here. 6. Not taking time. Break down sticks. I'm just grabbing loose sticks. Oh no. Back to that fire. Getting so cold so fast. Let's make the fire bigger. Okay, I'm still getting warm, only slower because the fire is not very big. Let's find more wood to add to the fire. I prefer to grab loose sticks and not spend time out here in the cold. But there may not be enough loose sticks. I'm out of breath. That's it. That's all the loose sticks. For this, I'm gonna have to spend time breaking down some branches. Russian. Я говорю ничего. По-русски я изучала русский язык в один город в университете. Это не... say enough. Нехорошо. Один город, that's just insufficient. Oh, that's so funny, Paglo. Well, now you don't have to push that button and you can save your points. There you go. Okay, we're still getting warm, only at the same speed that we would be getting warm if we were inside that cabin. So, that means it's dumb to stand here and keep putting wood on the fire. Very dumb. But we did make the fire, so there's that. That's because I didn't say very much. If I had tried to say more, I would have started to get in trouble. I don't know very much Russian. I don't have a very big vocabulary, but I went to a program, a summer intensive program where we had to sign a contract that we would not speak anything but Russian, and I was a beginner. I knew the alphabet, and I knew like 5 phrases, maybe. Здравствуйте, я американка. I mean, like, this, I knew this much when I signed that contract to say I will speak nothing but Russian. That was a very difficult challenge. But part of that program, we spent 5 hours a day in the language learning laboratory with headphones on our ears, listening to baby babble sounds in Russian to get the idea of the phonemes of the language. Kurako, it has more cases than Esperanto. I feel like Russian grammatically is more complex than German for me. Yeah. Lots of cases. All right, we have pretty music. We have an hour of campfire. I'm gonna pass the time for an hour. Oh no, that's not the right button. I'm gonna pass the time for 1 hour. And continue to get warm. That's lovely. Okay, now we're warm enough. I'm gonna drink some more water. And I feel ready to move on. We are no longer dangerously cold. I think maybe let's go ahead and try and break this down here and put some things in the cabin, the little 3 hours, 8 minutes. Never mind. It's just gonna take way too long. Way too long. All right, we're gonna turn right and go this way. To be honest, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like... What doesn't look like what? Sorry, I'm being dense. It's streamer brain. See the smoke up there? That's where we're going. I've heard some wolves, so I'm being cautious. I think the wolves aren't interested in me right now. I think the wolves are just hunting for their midday meal. Now, how do I get there? Let's try going this way. So back to the question of how I discovered about Esperanto. My parents took me to see a documentary film at an art house movie theater when I was, oh, yep, we found our way through, when I was about 11. And it was a double feature about languages. One of them was about Coco the gorilla, who was taught signs. And one of them was about a pair of twins who were raised at home, even though the doctors, this was in the 1960s, the doctors told the family, don't bother speaking to them, they'll never learn to speak, they're brain damaged because of something that happened during the birth. And so the doctors told the family to put them away in an institution, and the family said, no, we'll raise them at home. They're our family, we don't want to send them away. And yeah, they didn't speak to them, and they learned to speak to each other because nobody spoke to them, so they made up their own language. Airline food. Okay. I'm a little nervous going in here, to be honest. And I was just fascinated by that. As a kid, I was fascinated by twins to start out with.
I'll take it.
And I was fascinated by the concept that they had a secret language that sounded really cool. And jump down there. And go down this way. Oh boy.
Hard to believe anyone survived this. Now to find the insulin.
Save our souls. Enter the crash site.
You never know. Could end up being
Find
useful.
insulin for Dmitri. I'm not going to be able to carry all this. I'm going to have to make some decisions. Maybe not grab all of the meals. Search suitcases.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, we can at least bring some people some closure.
Nothing but wreckage.
So I just couldn't stop
This
talking
stuff will come in handy.
about this movie and these girls, and like once they realized they had a language of their own, the parents took them back to the doctors and were like, hey, so turns out they're talking.
This will come in handy.
And so they decided, oh, well, the best thing to do will be to discourage them from speaking their own language so that we can teach them English. So they tried that, and it didn't work. They never learned English, and they forgot how to speak their own language. Very sad. Anyway, this was all like just super fascinating to me. So my parents were like, oh, we see our daughter is very interested in language. And so they told me about somebody they know who spoke to his two daughters in a secret language. And I was like, what? What do you mean? And it was Esperanto. And I was like, that sounds really interesting. I want to learn something about that. And they're like, okay, well, we'll write him and ask him. And so he wrote back. Or maybe they called him. Yeah, they called him. And anyway, he told me how I could go about trying to learn Esperanto. At that time, this was in the long ago, before the internet. Children, there was a
I
time
think I can use this.
before internet existed. And at that time, people learned Esperanto in North America through a 10-lesson postal course. Burned Ridge Cave. Okay, very cool. Is this medicine? How did the first aid kit get in here? Let's drink that. Cheers. Some survivor crawled in here and crawled back out again. Good news. Buddy survived here. So, a yawn, very sleepy. Where am I, by the way? Burned Ridge Cave, but not to the church artifact yet. Okay. I'm surprised I'm able to keep picking things up. Am I going backwards? I would think that my backpack would be too heavy already. So, what is this? No, that plant. Anything. Right, we're still finding suitcases. Are these ones we've searched? Nope. So,
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I mean, I was still in grade school, I think. Yeah. Like, just finishing grade school. I don't remember whether I was 10 or 11. Huh, that's so funny. Last time I told this story, I definitely did. How do we get where we're going? That's really scary. We gotta turn around and the other way. I don't like that one little bitty bit. Okay, so question is, how do we get to that cave? Let's follow the right wall. That's what game designers usually want. What languages have you studied? I didn't say that yet. You have caught everything I have said, I think, even though I have been speaking quickly. And so I think your English is very good. I think you have been catching everything I've said. I've studied Spanish, French, German, to the extent that I could do just fine if I needed to in a target language environment. I used to be completely fluent in Spanish. Did some translating. No, not translating. Interpreting. I'm cold. So cold. All right, did we go all the way up there? We did. Right? We went that way, and then we came back this way. Pretty sure that's what happened. Oh, I don't see my arrow anymore. So how do I get to that cave? Somewhere in this area, huh? So much food. We went over here, but we didn't find a cave. I don't see my arrow on the map anymore, and that's just infuriating. Make me mad. Can't get up there. Can I get through here? Okay. Why am I making that sound? I'm not that cold. Okay, now I'm getting warm. I don't want to get too close to that, but... How close is too close? Being burned is not a good idea in this game. However, temperature... My temperature is going up. I like it. Philosoft, aka Addie, salut on LV. Welcome in. So nice to see you. We are a multilingual community, really. Lots of people from lots of countries. Okay, I don't know how to get out of here. Do I go this way? Nope. I see how I came in. I came in through the airplane. And then I jumped down. There. And I can't jump up. Sometimes we can cross a log. These are not logs we can cross. Well, there's plenty of food here. Did we find the medication that we were looking for? We have painkillers and antibiotics. No, we did not. Oh, that's not good. It's very cold. I'm gonna go stand over here while I think. Quite windy. I can probably make camp right here so that I don't freeze during the night. But that's a lot of wind. That's a lot of wind. Fuselage is split in two. So we came in here and the other half is over here. I mean, there's kind of three parts, right? There's the part we came through. There's this part. Oh, we haven't searched here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I thought we'd searched everywhere. Okay, I now have too many things. Let's put some things back in the suitcase. Things we don't need. Alright, so here's one more section. Oh. Hello. Hello. Emergency kit. Ooh, a distress pistol and flare shells. Just what we don't have room for in our backpack. Oh my goodness. Alright, I mean, good to know that it's there.
This will come in handy.
I'm collecting feathers because someday, I think, I'm going to learn how to make arrows for the bow and arrow. So, back to the story that I keep getting myself distracted from. Let's take that off. And let's put... I don't know, they're all the same, right? Good condition. We'll wear those. Any better socks? No, not really. These are a bit better. It's a bit warmer. That's definitely not better. This is better. And hat-wise, that's better. Right. That's good. Oh, no, no, put that away. Don't need to be wasting any of those. Tinix, I think different people have different opinions about whether guys is a gendered word or not. I'm non-binary, and I consider guys to be a non-gendered word. So I think it's okay to use guys for a group of any gender.
I think I can use this.
It's possible. Let's see. How do I say this? I think there are fewer people. No, it's guys is fine for me. I believe guys is absolutely fine. Ad break coming. Okay.
I'll take it.
I think guys is fine in all situations. I think many people don't use guys to a group of only females, but some people do. Because for some people, guys is a non-gender specific word. Korako is correct. The meaning is in transition. I'm getting cold fast. This is so strange. But I thought I had explored everywhere, and I definitely had not. We're collecting IDs so that we can tell people. Oh, a list.
Looks like the plane's passenger manifest.
That's a good idea. We will check that sometime when we're not so cold and exposed to the wind.
Nobody needs this anymore.
So when the ad break comes, we will go to a BRB screen, and I will go get my swamp cooler because my room is very warm. Yes, it's true, Korako. I remember you telling me that story. So he was using
This stuff will
guys
come in handy.
as a generic collective noun. All right, time to drop some more things. So cold. So cold. All right, we're in an ad break. I'm going to go get my swamp cooler, be back as soon as possible. Hi, we're back, and I'm in the just chatting screen so that I can take a moment to set up this blanket that I'm using to pad the arms of my chair so that they'll be a little bit higher. It was a funny story, absolutely. And um, so I think in answer to the question about guys, it's safest. That's not the word I want to use. It's most conservative to use guys to mean a group of male people. But in practice, the word is used for a lot more things than that. I don't know, safer? Yeah. In terms of being sure to be understood by everyone. For example, Korako didn't understand his boss when he said, I need you to clean those guys today, and gestured vaguely in the direction of the refrigerators. Um, there are some people who there is a percentage of people, and I don't know what percentage it is, who could respond in an offended way if you use guys or girls. But I think it's commonly used enough that most people understand, but they might want to insist on you using a different word so that they feel that their gender is respected in the way that they want their gender to be respected. Constellazzi had buddy and guy thrown at him at work by shoppers. Not super respectful, is it? They were probably trying to be friendly, but it's very casual for a work situation. I try to keep in mind whenever I'm interacting with someone who is an employee, someone who is on the clock, someone who's being paid to be there. They are being paid to do their job. They are not being paid to be my friend. And while a certain amount of friendliness on my part might make their day a little brighter, there's also, it's possible to take it too far and just be intrusive. Well, Addie, it's okay to ask questions. Language is in transition right now. I think constellatio, maybe divisive, might be another word. We know what Adi meant. I used to have a policy on my stream that we don't talk about politics. And then I realized that for various reasons, as a person with disabilities, as a non binary person, my existence is political. And that's just what it is. It's political for me to advocate for what I need to survive and for the same respect that people with a binary gender receive. So, and yet I don't bring all of that up on stream all the time, you know. But many languages are trying to figure out, how do we deal with, how do we create gender neutral language? And honestly, Adi, from what I know, which is very, 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 very little, about Romanian, um, it may require looking at other Romance languages to see what are some of the things they're doing, because I think each language deals with these questions in its own time and in its own way. Um, each language has its own set of challenges to deal with. Like, for example, when I try and speak Portuguese, if I want to say thank you, I can't do that without announcing to the world what my gender is. I have to gender myself in order to say something as simple as thank you in Portuguese, because of the way that language is constructed. Um, so some Romance languages have started using an E. I'll say um, to say the sound the letter makes in a lot of Romance languages, in place of where an O or an A would have gone. But there's two questions. There's the question of, how do we speak about someone whose gender we don't know? Or how do we speak about someone in a situation where gender doesn't matter? And that decision of when does gender matter is a spectrum on which people draw that line in different places, right? And how do we speak about non-binary people? And in many cases, the solution can be one and the same. But the discussions around it sometimes tend to be centered around, how do we create non-gendered language in order to be more inclusive of all people, rather than how do we talk about non-binary people in the third person. Hey, Lupin, welcome in. We are taking a slight detour for language questions. Anyway, there's lots of questions, and it takes a lot of time for a language to find a solution, and that solution happens organically over time as the speakers try different things and see how it works. For a while, Spanish speakers were using the at symbol, the at symbol in the middle of what they were typing to be like, it's kind of like an A and with an O around it, like an A and O. So maybe that's, but how do you pronounce that? That was a nightmare. So we try things and then we see whether or not they work. In Esperanto, there was a proposal for a small spelling change to some gendered nouns, like words that have to do with certain roles that royalty play, and certain familial roles. There are very few actually gendered words in Esperanto, and the words on that list do change over time. Like, some words used to be considered more gendered than they are now. And it depends on the language you're speaking, right? Is the word doctor gendered? In some languages it is, and you have to add some sort of a feminine suffix to make doctor into a female doctor. So, interestingly enough, the person that you bring up, German, Kurako, the person who is the expert that I would point to in non-gendered language in Esperanto, is also very involved in research into non-gendered language in German. I would, if you're interested, I would recommend looking up Geschlecht. Wait, can't say it. Gender neutral German. I can't remember how to say that in German. Anyway, look that up on Facebook. There's a Facebook. Sorry, hit you in the ears. Beep up. There's a good Facebook group for gender neutral German that he pointed me at last time we had chit chat about all of this. Anyway, I want to go back to the game. I have a view that's not on the main People View Society, but I don't know many LGBT people to be able to understand them. Long story short, I don't have enough opportunities. Yeah, so if you don't have a lot of people in your life that create situations in which you have to figure out how to make changes that work, like what are the changes that will work? What are the changes that won't work? It's a process, right? And if you don't have experience in that process, then all you can have is ideas about it. And so it sounds like you're very aware that LGBTQ people, especially non-binary people, are dealing with this problem on a daily basis in all of the languages that they speak. And awareness goes a long way, for sure. I sometimes feel like a lot of the people that are talking about the theoretical stuff about how to talk about a person whose gender we don't know often are talking over the people who are non-binary and want to bring their lived experience to the table. It's felt like that to me. That a lot of people who do want to talk about how should we deal with the challenge of gender neutral speech and language, a lot of them don't want to acknowledge that non-binary people are a part of that picture and a part of that challenge. And that part has been frustrating for me. But overall, I find it a very interesting linguistic problem to work on solving together. And it's nothing that any one person is going to say, oh, here's the solution. No, it happens organically. So here we go, back to our game. Let's tab in. Oh, I passed right past it. There we go. All right, so let's see. We are still looking for meds.
This'll come in handy.
So many clothes. Do I hear animals? I hear a person. Hello? Oh my goodness, you're alive.
Oh God. Oh God, you're alive.
Help me.
I'm here. I'm here to help.
Please. It hurts. Make it stop.
You've been in a crash. You're in shock. But I can help you. Just let me start a fire.
Too far gone.
Maybe not.
You've lost a lot of blood, and you have frostbite. But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm a doctor. I can help you.
Please. I want this to be over.
Water, welcome. Flashback. Ooh, are we gonna learn something interesting?
Huh. Interesting.
Interesting.
I wonder. Damn it. Sleep Research Center. Dr. Greenwood speaking.
Did you get it?
I told you not to call here.
I'm sorry, but I'm scared.
I am working on it.
It's getting worse. We have to do something.
I'm going as fast as I can.
You said you'd help. You said you had something that could help her.
I can't just... Look, it is in a secure area of the lab. I can't just walk out with it. There are security protocols and...
Astrid, it's getting worse. You have to do something. You understand that better than anyone.
Yes, I do.
Find a way and get up here as soon as you can.
I will. As soon as I can figure out how to... I'll find a way to get it to you.
Have you asked Will?
No. It's been years since we... I haven't asked him yet.
We don't have time for this, Astrid. You need to do this, and soon.
I will. I'll fix it. I promise I will get there.
I'm afraid it's happening again, Astrid. I'm afraid we'll lose her this time.
That's not gonna happen.
Hurry, Astrid.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you're in pain, and you just want it to end, but I won't let you die out here.
Fire. When carrying survivors, keep them warm, hydrated, and away from danger. What? Okay. Carrying? Which direction were we even going in? I'm so lost right now. Let's make a fire right here. Nope. Hello? Northern Lights 1993, welcome in. I cannot make a fire right here. So I need to find the insulin and all IDs first. What? Okay. Hey, it's Dimitri's suitcase. We found the insulin.
Found it.
Miracles. Hello and welcome.
We can use this.
We are playing The Long Dark and talking about languages because we're nerds like that. And right now we have a crash survivor that we've just found. We came from down there. I guess... have we found... Let's take some sticks to make a fire with. We found all of the IDs. We did find the insulin. Let's try again, see if we can't carry her now. No. Oh my goodness. What have we not found?
I'll take it.
Oh no, we have a sprain risk. Alright. Let's put some things into Dimitri's suitcase because we're carrying too much stuff. It's too heavy. We have to be able to carry Gwen as well. That's going to be interesting. Let's see. Let's put this here. A few mittens is not going to make my situation very much better, is it? I don't need these shoes. I definitely want to keep the sodas on me. That could help me keep some of these people alive. I've not found all IDs. Well, where could they be? I just want to help her. Why are they sending me on a wild goose chase for IDs? Oh, I can hear people crying. Be able to make a fire and keep her warm. What's in this? Oh, congratulations. No, wait, we've already looked in that. Oh, this is the cave. Maybe we could bring her to the cave? There is a bed here. Let's drop some fire starting stuff in here. Drop that. Hear somebody crying, and it's getting on towards night. This is terrifying and frustrating. 8 IDs found, 2 to go. Hey, Musadio, welcome in. Your brother, what's his secret, Adi? I'm curious. How did you know we found 8? Were you keeping track? Already checked here. More sticks. Fire to keep people warm. This is not good triage, y'all. Finding IDs on dead bodies, that can happen any old day. Does not have to happen right now when I have somebody in shock that's got frostbite and needs a fire. Oh, that's me shivering. Ugh. I'm cold. I'm whimpering. Yes. Fire. I found the insulin. Can't I make a fire somewhere here? Ah, yes. Can make a fire. Missions should show progress level. Okay.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Do it, fire. Go, 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 go. No.
Why didn't that work?
Again. 70% chance. Come on, fire. Cross your fingers, everybody. Yay. Okay. Now I'm gonna wish that I had hadn't put my fuel in the cave.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a
Let's
lot
go back and get
soon.
that fuel. At least we can keep her warm. There's the cave. Oh. I very much light sources. But okay. Honey. Oh no, that's not what I meant. This. Alright. Back to Gwen. All my footsteps back. We just had a big long conversation. 6 months of living there. And he could speak Italian. That's so exciting. Can do all sorts of accents. That's really cool. Oh, no, no. What to do? Oh, no. Boy. Fuel. Can't I give her meds? I have meds. Found the insulin. I've found... Okay, we're gonna look at... Find the passenger IDs. You saw this, Constellazio? What? I'm so confused. Alright, help any survivors found near the plane and find 2 more passenger IDs. Alright, it's getting dark. Don't think much of my chances. Also, I need to keep the fire going all night. So any time I've already checked, it will say empty. Continue to get some wood so that that fire will not go out for the night. Hatchet. Wait, that folder. What? Which, what? Well, there is no substitution for just immersion experience. I had really felt like I had given up hope on ever really speaking French decently. Because I had studied French in school for 4 years or so, and finally got a teacher who was a native speaker, and to put it mildly, she really did not enjoy having to work with us because our accents were American. Very cold. Go back to the fire. Luckily, there's a bit of a moon and a clear sky. Oh, I'm lost. However, it was really just a problem of not having enough experience with enough native speakers. She was the first native speaker that I had any experience with. And it wasn't until I had the occasion to spend almost pretty much 5 months in Quebec and France a couple of years ago that suddenly I got much better at speaking French in a way that was not quite so painful to native speakers. Not that I consider myself good at French, but decent at French. I'm gonna keep that fire going all night. Oh no, I put my torch in. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Alright. Hang in there. I'm afraid that going from cold to warm could be quite painful. I'm gonna I'm gonna try and get some sleep. 2 hours of sleep. Because it's dark. My blanket roll. We went past a folder next to a suitcase. Oh boy. Okay, I am no longer cold. So that is not me making that noise. We've got 2 hours and 15 minutes of fire left. Let's drink a soda or two. Would love to be able to give her a soda, some meds. Okay, so we are going to retrace our steps and look at the suitcases along the way. That's a bit of airplane. Just a snuggle. Exactly. It would be very practical. And welcome in, Tarpov. Nice to see you. Doesn't Gwen get a blanket or a mat to sleep on? I'm afraid to move her quite yet, evidently. I'm not allowed to move her until I find all of the IDs, which is dumb. I can come back and search the bodies for that later. Oh no.
So brilliant.
Oh no. This is not great. We could be in danger from wolves at this point. Okay, now I'm very cold again. That didn't take very long. But at least I've got lots of fuel for the fire. Will all the bodies still be there later? I assume so. But I can't move her until I find all of the IDs, which so far have been on bodies. Oh, I have a manifest. Maybe I don't need more than 9 hours. That's a lot. I didn't count on that being quite that much. Alright, so here I am. Let's see. We're gonna look. Side quest. Molly's gift. Right. We did that. Main quest. Okay, we did that. I'm looking for my things. Here we go. Things. My things. I need the passenger manifest. Local legends, ghost tag. Did we read this? Let's read this now that we're warm by the fire. It's time for a ghost story by the fire. There were at least 10 people on the plane. We found IDs for 8 of them thus far. Local legends. Ghost stag. Long battered by harsh winters and isolation, Pleasant Valley residents often sought refuge and comfort in nature. A favorite pastime was standing watch for a legendary stag, which the older locals claimed could bring about a special insight. That is, if you could ever find the wild creature. Whether it was the mysterious animal itself or the very act of peaceful observation which brought this new awareness to light, no one rightly knows anymore. Interesting. Read that. Alright, we have IDs. Lewis, LeBlanc, Morrison, Belanger, Gould, Tan. Passenger manifest. Belanger, Chan, Gagne, Gould, Jones, LeBlanc, Lee, Lewis, Morrison, Russell, Singh, Roy, Tan, plus 5 others. often. Why is it that sometimes I look at something and the exclamation mark goes away, and other times it doesn't? We found the insulin. That's great. We need to get that back where it goes. String of prayer beads, the rosary that Father Thomas gave us. Yeah. Okay, wait. Did I just see another storybook? Why did I tab out of that accident? Sorry about that. Wrong button. Local Legends, The Lost Cave. We read this. And surprisingly enough, it wound up being on our map. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, hang in there. We've got plenty of wood on the fire. Boy, this guy is beautiful. Shall we follow the crows? Will they help us find any more IDs? Wow, they just went away. I thought crows usually hovered. Animals behave differently. What is that sound? Animals behave differently during the aurora. Haha. I hear you, Constellatio. Alright, so Constellatio said there was some sort of a folder on the ground next to... Have you ever seen Northern Lights? Have you heard them? They do sound like something. They don't exactly sound like this, but also not exactly unlike this either. Hang on.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I think these were already searched when they're obviously not. How many did I walk past? So many. My brain is not doing a very good job helping me
This
keep
stuff
track
will come in handy.
of what has and hasn't been. Like my internal mental map is not kicking in at all. Mapping is not happening.
This will come in handy.
Okay, it says empty. I've already looked. Go back down here.
I think I can use this.
Brain risk.
I'll take it.
Shit. This is where we came from. All sorts of food here.
Okay.
Food's good. Don't need to take a ton of it, but some is good. I already checked these two. Yes. I'm overburdened.
Nobody needs this anymore.
And I'm continuing to pick things up. Because that's the kind of gamer I am. Okay. Empty. One is empty, one is searched. Let's put some things in here. Hey! Oh no, that's food. I thought those were IDs because they were square. No luck. Alright. Sprain risk handled. Just for now. And yet, still have not found food, food, food. Food, food. Soda. The soda if
Probably
it's
useful.
decent. Oh, we'll leave that. It's not in good shape. That. So, distress pistol could be useful. I wish I could just pick up the emergency kit instead of put all the things in it, but that's not how it works. Right, that's where we were storing some things. Kit. D. Check these two. Back and check on Gwen. D. Okay. Someone we didn't see before? Nope, we did. At least there aren't a ton of we're not being hunted by a ton of wolves in this area. I expected there to be a ton of wolves in this area. Like, I thought I was gonna have to fight them off a lot. Okay, maybe over here? Not. Where the cave is. Mackenzie was the pilot from the beginning and Astrid was the passenger, yes. They are ex-husband and wife. And Astrid had a locked case with her. Now, the manifest is confusing me, frankly, people, because there were a ton of survivors in the community center. So I'm very confused about that. This is that cliff. There's somebody over there, I swear. Does that look like somebody over there? Possible to tell in the dark. Frankly, it wasn't all that easy to tell in the light when I was over here. Alright, let's go warm up again. We're coming back, Gwen. Hang in there. The wolves could be scared off by the fire. It's true. They're supposed to be a bit scared off by fire. And yet, you would think they would be kind of wanting to come around and find a meal. Maybe not until the fire goes out. Well, we can warm up quickly here. Can't help Gwen till we find the insulin and the ID. Really hard. It just goes against all sense of triage that my brain has. Okay. Also, we can't give her one of these sodas. That's frustrating. Best I can do is keep myself fed. Well, alright. It's getting on towards morning. I think I'll take a short nap. Oh? Hit roll? Are you? So confused. I'm known for leaving my bed somewhere and losing it. Oh, there it is. This time I could swear I hadn't done that. Alright, how many hours do I want to sleep? Let's sleep 2 hours.
I don't know. Looks like I survived another night.
Okay, full bright day. Constellatio said, didn't we see a folder somewhere? We were going this way to look for sticks. So let's see now that it's daytime if we see a folder anywhere near there. We saw this empty suitcase. That empty suitcase. That empty first aid kit. We didn't leave any here. Besides the bed made of sticks. we have potentially quite a bit more wood. Maybe we should go ahead and grab some. Just to give us the flexibility. Make sure Gwen stays warm while we are looking for the other 2 IDs. Certainly with a fire that's lasted so long, the snow in that area would be melted, yes. Is up here. Oh, fire went out. No good.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I don't think it's gonna make it. Maybe? Oh,
Wait, that didn't work.
again. 90% chance. Man. It's too windy. That's why the fire went out. It heckin' windy. Okay. What we do? Start one there. A little more sheltered.
Come on, little fire.
Got a bad feeling about this. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Let's put these sticks in here. That's 2.5 hours of fire. That's not really enough for us to find bodies, is it? Get some real logs. Thank goodness we've got a proper hatchet. Oh, look how fast I'm getting cold. So cold. Let's head back up there before we get the last bit. I know.
Think of fire. Hot.
Astrid's funny. Making jokes at a time like this. Alright, now we got 8 hours of fire. Let's warm up just a smidgen. Have a snack. Well, maybe not yet. We're not that hungry. We'll drink water. And go ahead and some snow and clean water. No cooking pots in very well. Now all we have to drink is the sodas that we find. So that puts a timer on this job. They are getting warm quickly. So that's good. Quickly as possible anyway. We should be going into ad break any moment here. I will go get myself an ice cube for my drink. Okay. Nice and warm. I'm gonna go ahead and take a pause. Go get an ice cube for my drink, and we'll be back after the ad break. Hello, we are back. It is now 80 degrees Fahrenheit in my room. It was 75 when we started. I should have gotten the swamp cooler out at the very beginning of stream, but I didn't get it until partway through stream. And the reason why I didn't get myself 2 ice cubes tarp off, I don't know, can my ice cube even be seen? No, ice cube cannot be seen. My ice cube is like this big, so did not need to, despite the fact that it's a large beverage container. One was a-okay. Welcome back from the ad break. We're going right back in to try to find the rest of the missing passengers. Got a fire. We're warm. We're hydrated. One big treat is as good as 2 smaller treats, exactly. Ah, here's one we haven't searched.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Not that handy. This is the one where we store some stuff. Hey. I think we found somebody.
This will come in handy.
We found somebody. E-Chan. Okay, one more. Them already. Try going up here. Can we get up there? Too steep. I hear somebody. Already found them. Okay, we've already checked them. This is where we came from. We can't go back up that way.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Checking to see which ones are in decent quality. Okay, there's plenty of food. We already have plenty of food, but we can come back and get food. Cannot get back through that way. Guys, I just don't get it. The cargo area. What do you mean exactly? where the crows are circling. Try and follow them. Gonna look and see if we can't see if the other person has been thrown to the other side of there, and then try and think about how do we get there. So look at the map, figure it out. Because we can't jump. And we can't fly. But is that... It's 2 suitcases. It's not a person. In the night, I couldn't tell. In the day, I'm pretty sure that's 2 suitcases. So, since I've found the insulin, I won't worry about that. I'm plenty hydrated, thank you, Nightbot. We'll bring some more fuel back to the fire. Or maybe take the time to repair our clothes a bit. Just for the sake of staying warm. And then we'll try following the crows. Running makes me sleepy in this game. Using. Okay. 3 batches of crows. Got crows circling above this dude. Already checked. Saving? Okay, that's an automatic save. We've got an every 10-minute save. I just saw shadow. It's gotten bad visibility. We can't follow the crows anymore. Great. How is it that the visibility goes down and I stop hearing the crows? I don't see the purpose of a distress flare except for perhaps to scare off Wolfpack. So when you were saying, what about the cargo area, you were like, can we go in here? Here to be able to. Is that what you meant by cargo area? Came through the passenger area and then jumped down. Couldn't get up there. We couldn't get up that way. Couldn't get up there. Couldn't get up there. Oh no. There's brain rot. Hey! I found a place I can get through. Be able to sneak through there? Plenty of firewood. Oh, I'm way up here. Interesting. Well, I've found a way out.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's a good thing. But we should go back in. Oh no. No, 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 no. Hear her. Less stuff in our backpack? That help? I can't hear. This is infuriating. Okay, 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 okay. It is what it is. Let's drop some wood here with all the other wood. I need to get back to Gwen. Now, if my backpack isn't overburdened, can I get through? Maybe that was the problem. It wouldn't let me through because I had too much stuff in my backpack. Not the problem. It's a one-way sneak through. Okay. Means we gotta go all the way around again? That's... Well, in that case, we can at least take some wood with us. In case we need to build ourselves a fire. Salad sounds good. It's getting on towards evening. Where I can still hear Gwen or Survivor. It's a long way around. I think I can stay on the low flat part. think I've been here before. Maybe I have. I think I need to go that way. Scared. Seems like it would be a cut through. Let's try it. Right direction, I see smoke. All right. Little burnt out shack. Whatever I can stash here would be a good idea. The one over there. Okay. Fry bar. Do we already have one? I think we do.
Looks like this has been here a while.
There. Getting cold again. Okay, I already have a pry bar. Don't need another pry bar. Okay. Hopefully, a little bit better. Or all right, we'll put a few more things in there. Okay. Back in and back through. Hopefully, Gwen's fire hasn't gone out while we were getting ourselves lost. Right, now let's make sure we haven't missed anything. This section of the plan. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm not stuck. Thought I was stuck. Hey, haven't been up here.
Best be prepared for anything.
Come on, you can do it. Right? That's it there. Okay, this is where we jumped down before. Jump back up. Alright, 1, 2. Here we go. Saving. Bring Gwen to the community hall. Yes. Thing we should have done yesterday. Why the plane on fire? Plane fall down, go boom. It's story mode. Do you play survival mode? This game is so good. This game is so good. So good even in survival mode. That's kind of like the real version of the game, right? Story mode was kind of what, an afterthought? So, if you don't want spoilers, close your eyes. Close your ears. When you pick up Gwen, watch closely when you put her down. Thank you, Northern Lights. You don't want to hurt Gwen. Alright, she's at 56%. I can diagnose her now. Why couldn't I diagnose her before? Oh. I could have given her a bandage before. She's cold. Have bandage. I bandage.
Feeling better now?
I do that. She's sleeping? Is that me? She's sleeping. Anything else? No afflictions. Just cold and getting thirsty. Okay, but she's sleeping. Alright, we've got our fire here, but we're leaving. Harry. Now, I found a way to leave this area. Am I gonna remember how I did that? Somewhere over here, wasn't it?
We're not far now.
What's the best way to get there without spraining an ankle? Why couldn't I give her something to... Oh, because she's sleeping. I don't know. Don't give unconscious people something to drink. Oh, Irisanyo, saluton, gis korako. I can't pick up more food. That's okay. We can come back here if we want to.
Hang on.
I think it's this way. I think my exit was over here. No! That's incorrect. Should have reminded myself of how to get out of here before I picked Gwen up. This is wrong. This is the cliff.
Hold on. Just hold on.
Gwen must be dressed warmer than I am. She's not getting cold as fast as...
Bring fire everywhere.
She's conscious.
hang on. I have you.
Oh, Irizanyo, I'm glad you managed to get there safely. You would think, after all this time, I would know this map. Nope, that's the cliff. Alright.
Oh, leave me.
We're not good. We're not. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. I'm definitely not leaving you. Is it this way, the exit? I don't think so. Walking this woman all over Kingdom Come.
I won't let you go.
Fair enough. We're in this together. Her condition is not as terrible as I was afraid it would be. Assume I should not set her down anywhere where there is fire. I'm concerned about the fire.
Sky. Where did it go?
It's foggy. Should have seen it last night. It was beautiful. Alright. Look at my... Oh, can't look at my map. Can look at my map. Alright. I think I need to go...
My family.
Alright. We lost. We need... Oh. Where'd he exit? I remember sneaking under a branch. That's gonna be difficult while carrying her. Maybe there's more than one way out of here. Oh. I'm back here. If I go up to the fire, are we gonna get warm again? We've gone in a big circle.
Oh, my feet.
Yes, we can get warm.
Thank God.
Okay. Well, there's that. Get her warm and then we'll try again. That's very quick, holding her feet to the fire.
We're making good time.
Are we? Would have liked to have given her something.
We can make it.
It's this way. Yeah. I got a feeling it's this way. Snowy. Pretty snow. Yes! This is how I went, but I had to sneak. Can't get out this way. Oh no! How do I get out? This is how I got out, but I can't get out that way carrying her. Do I need to put her down and drag her through?
Just stay awake. We're getting closer.
Place, drop. Place. Place.
I need to catch my breath.
Big nose.
Easy.
Give you something to drink
Just
yet?
gonna see if I can help.
Yes. Give her some. I can't give her soda. I can only give her water.
I've done what I can.
I would like to give her a little more to drink than that.
Let's
Is that
see what's wrong
possible?
here.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't have enough water and I can't give her soda. That's too bad. I should be able to give her soda, but that's not how the game works. Okay, So here's the deal, guys. I can crouch and go through here, but I can't crouch and come back. But I can't seem to carry her or drag her. Can't seem to carry her through or drag her. Crouching is... just get that noise when I try and crouch. Yeah, exactly. I feel it in the water. Okay, guys. What do you think? What do we do? Do you think there's another exit besides this? I think it's getting on towards night. And I should put her back by the fire and bring more wood to the fire and plan to make camp again and plan to look for the exit in the morning. Because this is not going very well.
Hold on.
When you place her higher up than you can climb to, it didn't want to let me. And go back and try again.
Don't close your eyes. Not yet.
Bye. That one was. No.
Hold on. Just hold on.
Yeah, I'm lost again. Oh, here's my footsteps. Up here. Ra-pa-pa-pa. Thinking in the bit where you jump down from the plane, then you can go around and fetch her. Oh. Okay, first let's try where can we place her. I tried placing her as close to this exit as possible to see if I could. But dragging isn't a thing. Dragging is not a mechanic, so that's not possible. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, maybe I can place her and go around. That's a really good idea. Hello? Myself. That's an interesting name. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if that means something, or not. It might or might not. Let's see. Can we...
What happened?
We put her... Upsetting. This is very upsetting.
Everyone dead.
So upsetting. I'd like to place her right there, please. I mean, Tarpov, it's a really good idea. And oftentimes I find it's totally possible if you're standing in exactly the right place to do the thing you want to do. But where is this place where I'm supposed to stand? Theoretically, this seems possible. No? It seems like a great idea. It's another word for pilfer. Oh, I did not know that was a word. So it's a verb or a noun. They called their treasure. Oh, that's interesting. We have this survivor from a plane wreck that we're trying to save.
We're not far now.
And we're having a hard time getting her out of here. And it's a noun. Okay. We are language nerds around here, so learning new words is really exciting. But also, I'm very frustrated about can't put Gwen here. What else can we do?
Don't close your eyes. Not yet.
Hey. Here. And get up here. Definitely not wanting to put her in the fire. We can't get through this way. Oh my goodness.
Not much farther now.
It's late, it's dark, she's getting cold. Hey. Here. There. We cannot jump in this game, and it's so difficult for me to comprehend a game where jumping is not a thing. Alright, yeah, you're getting
Where's the
cold.
fire?
We're going back. And I cannot give her any more water. I don't have enough water to give her. And I have plenty of soda, and they won't let me give her a soda to drink. And that's just... I'm so behind what's happening to Gwen. It's hilarious. Really hilarious.
Dead wings.
So I used to
No way
play
out.
a pirate game called Puzzle Pirates. That was a massively multiplayer online game where it was kind of like the larger whole pirate economy that
We're not far now.
worked with all of these different puzzle-based mini games. So like everybody would go on a boat together to try and get some loot.
The warmth. My God.
Just set you carefully there.
Here you go.
Kerthump. You did, Tarpov? Oh my goodness. Yep, it was many years ago. She's thirsty, and we don't have anything to do about that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some more wood for the fire. If we can find any. Very dark tonight. Don't know if we might not have already gotten all of the wood that they're gotten from this area. And it takes a long time to go around. Here's some. Goodness. But we're going to go around. Good wood here. This is excellent. We're going to go around. We're going to get a container to boil snow in. I'm lost. Lost. Fire. Towards the fire. Boy, is it dark. There's that big branch I'm walking under. Oh, I'm close enough to Gwen to see her condition. She's getting thirsty. Boy, is it dark. So, we know how to leave the area. And so we can go get a container so that we can get water for her. But we have to figure out a way to get her out of here. And that's maybe not going to happen in this stream. This is a bigger challenge than we thought, but our goal for this stream was find the insulin. We found the insulin. Alright, cedar firewood, add fuel. Fir firewood, add fuel. Sticks, add fuel. Excellent. Alright, now we've got almost 7 hours. Very tired. But she's getting thirstier, so we cannot wait. Let's take a torch. And try to go find a way to get her hydrated. I think this is the direction I go. This torch is not going to last very long. I was dumb. Okay. Dumb and lost. That's not good. Okay. Totally lost. Map. That sounds like shivering sounds. It's not me, and it's not Gwen. Maybe it's, oh, she's shivering because she's in shock. That's shock. This way? No, it's definitely not. That's that slope I can't climb. I'm wandering in circles in the dark. Great. Just what we have all the time in the world for. We might have tarp off, but there were so many different oceans. That's fine. We can take that. That. Alright, I'm confused and frustrated. And it's going to be very dark going back. We just relight this and find our way out of here. I've actually played a tiny bit of Puzzle Pirates on stream on occasion. Puzzle that I liked the best was distilling, and I know that wasn't a very popular puzzle. But people who really liked it, really liked it. It's definitely one of those games where it takes a... You have to kind of learn 3 different things. What am I trying to say? There's mechanics to the game, and there's the way you play it in order to play your best game when you're a beginner is different than the way you play it in order to play your best game when you're intermediate is different than the way you play it when you play your best game when you're advanced. And so it takes a long time to learn all of those different rules to the play styles, right? And what you should do. All right, let's try and grab some more torches. This is something that I've seen other players do, and I've done very much of myself. Grabbing torches. Today is definitely a... Oh, shoot, that's what I meant. Today is definitely a day for... Gwen is not having a good day. Ooh, that torch got a little more oomph in it. That. And now, one thing I don't know how to do is light a torch from a torch, but I guess we're going to find out. Yes? Okay. Alright, let's try and find our way out of here. Don't think it's up the hill. Thought it was this direction. Okay. This is how we get out, and we sneak through here, and it's a one-way sneak. Can't go back that direction. So there's 2 routes in and out, and they are both one-way routes. There's a one-way route in, and that's the main body of the passenger section of the airline, and there's a one-way route out, and it's that little sneaky spot right there past where Gwen is and the fire is. So our mission now is to find a container that we can boil snow, that we can melt snow in and boil it to make clean water. That is what we are trying to do. Now we left some things in a metal bin by a burnt out cabin. Real near here. Running around in the dark. Night. Woods. This is not a cabin, this is a hunter's blind. Oh boy, we scared the elk. Sorry, Mr. Elk. Mrs. Elk. Well, I think this way is the way we went. Ah, it's a few owls. It might be bright enough to be going without that. T-minus 10, huh? At the very least, I'd like to get back in there with some water. Where I stashed my stuff here. I don't think that stuff that I stashed includes container to boil water in. Have a look. Well, that's unfortunate. Add to that container. Okay. I don't want to go in there yet. Let's here. Another what looks like a cabin. It's really hard to see in the dark. I think there's a cabin. Skeeter's Ridge. Okay. Is this a cabin? Like a something, or maybe it just was a something and is anything. It's dark, cannot do. Basement. Oh. Carry the survivor to go indoors during survivor rescue. I cannot go indoors anywhere. What? That means if I left... Shoot. I left my container to boil water indoors in a cabin, not this one. And I won't be allowed to go in because I'm in the middle of a survivor rescue mission. And the reason I went out here to get a container to boil water in was because she was thirsty and I was having a hard time finding how to get her out of that area. This is good for me. Alright, so Skeeter Ridge, huh? This is where the church artifact is. Supposedly. Oh, in the basement. Yeah. Well, but I can't go in there because of Gwen. Realistic, but okay. Can't give Gwen soda. Can't carry Gwen out. I think I'm stymied for today, guys. Honestly, I can drink a soda myself. That's something I can do. Drink a soda or two, and probably call it a stream. Trying to save our water for Gwen, but we don't even have enough to give her a single serving, and that's terrible. We're also really tired. We're gonna click save, and we're gonna go new save. Yes, new save. We'll call it Gwen. So we remember what our priorities are, right? So there's that for today. We tried. We found the insulin, and that was the main goal for today. So that's pretty good. Let's discover who. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I accidentally hit a button that enabled subscriber only chat for a second. That was accidental. I've undone it. You're free to chat. You're free to chat. Let's look at who is streaming now and find a friend to go hang out with. I see Carissa is streaming. That looks good. I think let's go raid Carissa. Let's do that. It goes like this. Oh no, we don't need the caps lock on. It doesn't matter. Good. To the cyber bard. RRISSA underscore the underscore cyber. A very talented musician. Carissa has been my vocal coach during times of great need, and she's really helped me do the absolute best job I could possibly do. So I really appreciate her for that. I really appreciate you all for hanging out with me. And I love hanging out with you all in the Discord as well, and at your streams as well. So if you're a streamer, don't forget to shout out your stream when you go live in the streamer shoutouts section of the Discord. And I'll push the ending button so that the mods can be thanked and the resubbers can be thanked. Thank you, everybody. And thank you also to the lurkers. We love you. And have a great rest of your week. I will see you on Friday for our Esperanto language stream. And see you then. Bye.